420 F 420. Happy 420, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania Night 2 concluded, I think, about half an hour ago. Right now, I got the main event going. Again, I'm replaying the main event. I was very excited. It was a pretty good show. Night 1 yesterday, I was working. I had it in the background, listening to it. I didn't really watch it a lot. It was boring. It was something I wasn't interested in until the main event at the end. And the main event was pretty good yesterday. But I don't remember most of yesterday because I didn't care. I was watching it this morning, and then I started doing other things because I wasn't interested in Night 1. How's it going, Clandestino? So I wasn't interested in Night 1. So Night 2 today, pretty good. I even took notes. I took notes. I was like, all right, I'm excited. Stephanie opening up the show. I'm like, all right. You have all this, you got this excitement. Then we got the match on with the girls. The girls were pretty good. The triple threat in the beginning. I'm like, oh, wow, back and forth. And then the flying eel. I'm like, wow, the first match women. I was like, I wasn't interested in it, but it got me interested in it. I'm like, wow, man, I was already regretting me. Like, damn, I should have went. I was planning to go to Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. Last year, before Triple H announced it on a Saturday, 2 hours before, I booked a motel about a block away from Allegiant Stadium for $468 for 3 nights. 3 nights. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, leaving Monday morning for $468. I booked it after they announced that it's going to be in Vegas. It went up to like $900. So I was like, hell yeah. I was like, all right, I'll get the flight later on. Tickets come out. I was saving money. I was planning $2Gs to spend on this. Hopefully with the hotel, with tickets and flight, it'll be less than a G. And then I have $1,000 to spend in Vegas, souvenirs, food. $2,000 sounds reasonable for WrestleMania. All right, comes when they release the tickets. All the way at the bottom, I'm looking at 5 digits, 10,000, 90,000, 50,000. I'm like, no, whoa. Upstairs, up in the nosebleed for 2 days. It was, I think it was like 1,100. Cheapest was like $950. I'm like, whoa. I went to 3 WrestleManias. This is the last one I went to in Texas. I paid up, I think, $75 for each night. So it was like $150. I was all the way at the top, but I always make my way down to the bottom. I got to see Stone Cold all the way at the bottom. Got to see the entrance, beautiful. But I always buy the cheapest seats. I'll make some friends. Hey, invite me down. I go downstairs and, have fun. Watch the show. So I see the ticket prices, and then what happened at the Royal Rumble, Jey Uso winning, Charlotte Flair winning. I'm like, ooh, this looks kind of, ooh. I'm like, I'm getting turned off. I didn't buy any tickets. Ticket prices are still high. So that's January. February comes around. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to go. I'm not excited about WrestleMania. WrestleMania is usually on the first week of April. My birthday is April 2nd. So it's always around my birthday. It's like a celebration. I requested the first week of April off on vacation. And I had this week off on vacation because I was planning to go to Vegas. I had this all planned out since last year to go to Las Vegas. But I wasn't excited about this. This whole road to WrestleMania, I was not excited about it. I was disappointed. No goosebumps, no excitement. This is like the best time of the year for me. It's like the Super Bowl. I don't really care about the Super Bowl. This is my Super Bowl. There's a lot of people's Super Bowl. So, it's around my birthday, WrestleMania this year. It's in the middle of April. It's like almost May. It's almost June. It's almost summer. And WrestleMania is in the middle of April. It's supposed to be late March, early April. It took like 8 weeks to get over here. And it was a long, boring road to WrestleMania. Night 1 was boring. I couldn't watch. I don't know. I don't even remember if I watched. That's how boring it was. I was nodding off a few times. Tonight, on the other hand, was exciting. Night 2, I was taking notes. I was excited. I'm going to see. I'll do a good review with notes, bullet by bullet by bullet. And then the main event happened, and I got turned off. I got turned off because of the main event. And then I'm like, I don't even want to go through my notes because I thought I knew John Cena was going to win. He had to win to break the record. This is your last time to do it. John Cena was going to win no matter what. It's just the way that he won. It was Travis Scott came out, some mumble rapper, fiend, taking 5, 10, 15 minutes. I don't even know how long it took him to walk down with his song playing. I think his old album was playing. His new album was playing. And then they also got Cardi B promoting SummerSlam. Like, what is WWE doing? Like these a rapper that sings the WAP, and then there's Travis Scott that had a concert that got a bunch of people killed. I mean, deleted. I mean, killed, whatever. So it was in Houston. So I don't. And then they have all these celebrities that they showed during the matches. I don't even know these people. I think I only knew like Cormier, Tony Hinchcliffe. I don't know none of these celebrities that they be showing in the middle of the matches. So it just, all the advertisements in between matches. There's like a 5 minute, the 5 minute of ads. I get bored. It's everything is ads on the mats is ads. Xfinity, everywhere. Xfinity. I'm like, so I'm happy. I did not spend a lot of money to go to WrestleMania. I'm happy about that, but I'm disappointed that it wasn't good. The best seat in the house in front of my TV, enjoying it, but I didn't enjoy it, and I'm sad. It's a little depressing. I was supposed to be excited for this. I don't. I was like, I'm gonna make this video. I want to document this because I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in WrestleMania 41. I'm happy I didn't waste a lot of money to go. I'm happy about that because I would have been really, really pissed, folks, because it wasn't going to be cheap to go to Vegas. I see people online posting how much things are in Vegas. So I didn't go last year because it was in LA. LA was last year? Oh, no, it was Philadelphia last year with The Rock. I wanted to go. The year before was in LA. I was thinking of going to the LA one. Excuse me. LA is too expensive. Las Vegas too expensive. Philadelphia, when you do in Texas, it's cheap. Florida is cheap. When you do it in these blue cities, WrestleMania, all these events become expensive. Everything becomes expensive when they do these WrestleManias in these blue cities. Think about that. LA, Las Vegas, New York, Philadelphia, they're so expensive. The tickets, it takes away from the fun. I don't want to spend a lot of money on ticket. I'll spend $25, $50 a ticket because I want to buy souvenirs. I want to buy a $30 beer, a small cup of beer, whatever. I want to buy a $50 hot dog. I'm exaggerating, but I want to buy stuff. I want to enjoy. I want to experience it. But if I'm spending like $900 on a ticket where I can't see anything, what's the point? I could have bought a championship belt with $600, $50 ticket. I could have bought a couple of shirts, hats with those $950 for one ticket. That's the way I think about it. Like, I just want to be there. It doesn't matter. Even if you get one of those expensive seats all the way at the bottom for like $1,000 more, you're still not going to see anything. You got to be all the way at the front row to see anything in an arena. I've been to these events. Well, maybe like in the middle where it was like a little bit elevated. That's where when I went to go see Stone Cold, I wasn't on the floor. I was on the elevated, sorry. So you could see everything directly. But if you're on the floor, like you buy floor tickets, you're going to be standing all the time. I went to an NXT event for like $40 on the floor by the ramp, and I had to stand the whole time because everybody is standing. So I paid, I think it was like, it was like 100. It was like 100 around there. I'm like, oh, $100 for floor seats? Hell yeah. It was less than 100. It was like $84, something like that. It was too good to be true because it was one ticket. So I'm like, because I wanted to experience floor tickets. So I'm like, If it's good, I'll do it for WrestleMania. But it was a bad experience. You got to be standing up the whole time. So I went to the one in Miami, $50 a ticket. The ones in New York were expensive. It was like $250 for like some all the way at the top middle seats at MetLife. Horrible. So I was like, never again. I'll buy expensive tickets. I'll buy the cheap ones. If I could get one on sale all the way at the bottom, then so be it. And I'm just laughing because I was dreaming of going to Las Vegas this year. I wanted to go to Las Vegas, but WWE did not give me a reason to go spend my money. I was like, I'm glad I saved it. I'm glad it's still in the bank. I'm glad I didn't waste it on this stupid weekend. I would have been so upset, ladies and gentlemen. I had a good time just watching it at home in front of my TV. No problems. I saw videos of when you leave the stadium and if you have some beers, you get a little drunk. It's because when I went to the one in Dallas, see, 2022, this is the one in Dallas, WrestleMania, 2022. Let me know if I sound good on the microphone, ladies and gentlemen. So when I went to the one in 20 with the guys that I was on set, we were staying at the same hotel. We had to walk. I think we walked like 2 miles. We were drunk. We were just walking. We didn't even know where we were going. GPS was telling us this way. We cut through some park. We made it to the motel. We got food. But it was a long walk just getting out. 60,000 people. I lost my GoPro camera. It was it's crazy. My debit card stopped working because some guy at the bar was swiping it too much. So for night two, I went to the parking lot and it went through, but they didn't charge me because my debit card was. I had to cancel it because this guy at the bar swiped it like 12 times, so that it couldn't work anymore. So it's just I don't know. WrestleMania, they're fun, they're really fun, but it's just price wise. And you know you're gonna want souvenirs. You want to buy some shirts. Hat. I bought this hat. I think this hat was like $45. I don't remember. It was pretty. I got this hat, a couple of shirts from Fanatics. Oh, the shirts from Fanatics, they're cheap. This one I got on eBay for like $40 12 years ago. Look at it, still intact, patches, real nice. But you buy those new ones from Fanatics, those shirts are horrible. The Stone Cold Steve Austin one, the Latino Heat one I have, it's already shrunk. Like it's falling apart. The letters are breaking. I got shirts from 2011 when in WWEshop.com you could get T-shirts for $5. I was just buying a bunch of them. I got the CM Punk one, the yellow one. I wear every day. It has a little hole in it now, but it survived 14 years of daily usage. The shirts they were using back then were amazing. Everything just sucks about WWE now since TKO, Netflix. It became very commercialized. You see Prime, all these ads everywhere. In the middle of a match, you see all these crazy ads. Like, you got Netflix now, they have ads in between movies. Paramount Plus, everything is ads now, right? All these subscriptions were for us not to have ads, but now they all have ads again. So it all went back to television. It's like even in sports now, on the jerseys they have ads. Everything is ads. It's amazing. You know, everybody criticizes commercials, but commercial ads is what pays for everything else. Because we're consumers. We're meant to spend. I wanted to be a consumer of the WrestleMania weekend in Las Vegas. I wanted to spend. I would have spent like maybe $5,000 because I would have went crazy spending on an experience. And I would have said, you know what? I had a great time. This was a great time. But the way this weekend went, watching it on TV, I'm glad I didn't go. I'm sad. It was. I'm sad. I'm laughing because I'm sad. You gotta laugh off the sadness because what a letdown, man. Triple H, TKO. You did. I'm gonna go to the AEW All In Texas. Is in Arlington, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm just gonna get cheaper tickets. They're kind of pricey. AEW, you guys should lower the prices on your tickets. You should have like $5 seats. Sell out the stadium. $10 just for the image of it, just to sell it out. Stop being charging $130 for seats all the way at the top. Like, come on. It's not WrestleMania, AEW. Man, if they were $25, I would have bought the $25 seats already. If I go or not. But you guys are charging a lot of money for those tickets, AEW. You do the opposite of WrestleMania. You sell out your stadium by being cheaper. Advertise it. Give it away. The hell with it. You know, get a free hot dog. Just get people to go. Just pack it. Just so it can look good. So I want to go to All In and Arlington. I really, really do. So I'm going to start checking out AEW. I'm canceling my Netflix. I'm canceling Peacock. I only pay $1.99 for Peacock, and I think it's like $8.99 or for Netflix. But I'm done. I'm not. I'm probably going to subscribe to HBO Max again because I want to watch The Sopranos, and I want to catch up on AEW, especially if I'm going to go to All In. But WWE, you know, I stopped watching you guys when I went to college in 2003 because I grew up. Then I came back when The Rock came back in 2011. Then we went to our first Mania with my brother and one of our good friends in 2012 at in Miami. So this is why I wanted to go to 2022, 10-year anniversary in Dallas. You know, I drove up there and spent the weekend over there in a motel that was dangerous. Had to sleep with my gun under the pillow. And I just couldn't wait to get out of there. I was like, I want Sunday to come get this over with, but I wanted to see the main event. So it was Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. But most importantly, Stone Cold Steve Austin. So the one with The Rock versus Cena, once in a lifetime. I had goosebumps when that song comes up. Oh, sometimes I got a good feeling. Ooh. That Flow Rider song. That gives me goosebumps because it takes me back to 2012, my first WrestleMania. I wore the gray CM Punk shirt. I bought me a title belt, the World Heavyweight title belt. Oh, I got it hanging over there. And I was excited. Goosebumps, Miami Beach, South Beach. It was an experience, ladies and gentlemen. It was amazing. I love it. I was hooked. And WWE hooked me again from 2012, really hooked. All the way until now, it's like 13 years. Look, now Travis Scott is coming out. Let me show you this, man. And stupid Fiend song. Oh, the lenses are dirty. Oh. Travis Scott comes on, my lenses are dirty. So look at that. So like, look, it's 18. He came out at 18 minutes. It would have been like 40 seconds already. I don't want to play too much because I don't want WWE copyrighting me. So he came out like at 18. I'm gonna put 17:50. It's been a minute already. This idiot is still standing there with his belt. It's been a minute already. So these guys are having a match back and forth, main event. John Cena, Cody Rhodes for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the top belt. The top belt. And this stupid Travis Scott comes out. It's already been 2 minutes, right? What did I say? 7:50? 8:50? It's been a minute and 20 right now. 17:50. It was 17:50. And this guy comes out, Travis Scott, walking down with his very $1,300 hardcore belt that he's selling now. Cactus Jack over here. Like it's been 2 minutes already. This guy is walking. It's almost halfway down the ramp. Walking slow, like, okay. I don't got much to do. During the middle of a main event match, ladies and gentlemen, a rapper comes out. And Vince McMahon would have not allowed this. Vince McMahon had a vision. He said he sells a sizzle not the stake. I've been conditioned by Vince McMahon not to care much about the matches. I care more about the hype, the story. Why am I watching this? Why am I paying for this pay-per-view? Why am I paying $9.99 for WWE Network? Why am I paying for Peacock? Why am I paying for Netflix now? WWE on Netflix has been horrible, 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 horrible. I watch that garbage on Mondays because I'm paying for it, but it's not worth it. And when SmackDown was on Fox, I bought an antenna from Walmart so I could watch SmackDown every Friday. I was invested in SmackDown. The Roman Reigns bloodline, I was back. I was hooked. And then Vince McMahon is gone. Triple H takes over. Everything starts looking pretty good with Triple H taking over. But now I'm missing Vince McMahon a lot. I don't care what he did. That's not my business. Whatever kept him happy and made with the WWE what it is, man. But I don't know, man. He should have just took care of business. I don't know. But like Vince McMahon would have had a nice set, would have had better matches. Brock Lesnar would have been his main event. Somehow Stone Cold would have. Oh, Stone Cold crashed into a barricade. If you haven't seen that, go look that up. Stone Cold crashed into the barricade. This lady or girl got knocked down over. And then, that's another thing I wanted to say. After that happened, the whole time I'm like, man, if I was that girl, like I'll fake an injury. I'll try to get an autograph with Stone Cold. I'll get an hour session, barbecue session with Stone Cold, autograph belt. I want to get tickets for life. Any event that I want, I just got to call somebody up. They'll send me tickets. Like I would have worked out a deal. So this pain on my elbow goes away. You know what I'm saying? That's what's his name? I think Nick Khan, not Nick. Is it Nick Khan? Nick Khan was doing down there, talking to that lady. So then during the whole Cody Rhodes and John Cena match, I'm thinking about I wonder what she's gonna get for free. That's like if you go to a baseball game. I think if you get hit by a baseball, you can work out a deal. They'll sign a bat. They'll give you a jersey. Or if you catch a ball, NWA power. So if you catch a ball, they want to you got to work out a deal. Season tickets for 10 years, whatever. You work something else. So here, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I wonder what she's going to get. So look right here. Cena covers in 1, 2, 3. Cena could have won cleanly. You did not need Travis Scott coming out because I wanted Cena to win. I wanted it. You know what? Yeah, I used to boo Cena all the time because I'm like The Rock. Yeah, I'm Team Rock, not C Nation. You know, I bought my boots to asses shirt for The Rock. The Rock is my guy. Except for movies, The Rock sucks at the movies. I cannot watch a Rock movie unless it's one of those Fast and the Furious ones. But man, The Rock is horrible in movies. And so I'm glad when he does wrestling. Because The Rock is more interesting as a wrestler. But as a movie actor, The Rock sucks, man. He does Jumanji. I think he's probably in Minecraft. I don't know. Like he does those kind of movies. I don't know, man. The Rock, that Black Adam. I try to watch it. But look, I had notes for this WrestleMania. Let me just go through them real quick. It was nice. The first match, the stupid Cardi B comes out promoting SummerSlam in New York. It's gonna be another Travis Scott. I wonder what she's gonna get. Then they show a bunch of celebrities. Then there's a Drew McIntyre match with what's his name? Look at that, Damian Priest. I wasn't paying attention to that first half until Priest threw the chair at McIntyre. It hit him in the head. McIntyre turned around, kicked him. The match got good again. And then what's his name? Drew won. Oh damn! I can't even read my handwriting. It was a good back and forth, and I think Damian Priest was saying "I can't breathe," and it just reminded me of George Floyd because Damian Priest was like, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe," and I'm like, I wrote in the notes George Floyd. Yeah, I was like at the end of the match. How's it going, BB True? So yeah, like I took notes because I was excited. I'm like, damn, this is a good pay-per-view. After the girls' match, I'm like, this is gonna be a good night. Let me take notes. It's gonna be a good night. So I started taking notes. Look, I'm already at match, which is damn, I don't even know. I took notes, but I don't even know what the hell I wrote. oh, oh, Tony Hinchcliffe got booed. Damn, I can't read my handwriting. I suck at this. Match number 3. Oh, Finn Balor. Oh, this is Dominic pinning Finn Balor. Match number 4. Oh, they showed Metro Boomin there. That's the only person that the celebrities that I knew. Randy Orton match. This is a Randy Orton match. So Joe Hendry comes out. Bro, look at me talking like these kids because I'm on the comment section all the time. Bro, they always say bro, and I'm watching police cam videos. Every time they get arrested, they call the cops, bro, why you arresting me, bro? Bro, chill, bro, I swear, I didn't do nothing, bro. Going back to the I Can't Breathe from George Floyd. But Randy Orton is a mystery opponent. So Joe Hendry comes out. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. TNA champion. I hope Joe Hendry wins. I hope Joe Hendry wins because it'll make the TNA championship look good. So then I'm like, nah, I think Randy Orton is going to win it. Because it started saying it's his 20th WrestleMania. So I'm like, damn, they're pushing it like, damn, he can't lose his 20th. And he RKO'd Joe Hendry twice after he gave him props, after he pinned him with the first one. He got him up the second one and showed him to the crowd. Ah! And then he RKO'd him again. Then Randy Orton does this with a smile. Then Joe Hendry turn around with the Randy Orton pose. That was pretty cool. That was funny. And I'm like, wow, this is a pretty good event. Buff Bagwell, his son was not Buff Bagwell, Steiner. And Braun Breaker was there. He did a cool spear through the table on Carlito. That was pretty cool in his match. So this is match number 5? Oh, this is the tag team. Valkyria comes out, and the mystery opponent is Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch won. Yeah, that was match number 6. So then after that, the main event happens. John Cena wins, but I'm not excited. I'm not excited about it, folks. Like it's Travis Scott walking up. Like I wanted to look. The crowd looks dead. The Rock didn't come out, so only Stone Cold came out. I got excited for that too. So I'm like, wow, this is even the Stone Cold crashing into the barricades. I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. Like there's a lot going on, and then Travis Scott ruined it. He really did. They overdid it. They should just had Cena win cleanly. Cena doesn't need none of that stuff. If you're not gonna have The Rock stepping in, just leave it alone. Let John Cena win cleanly. You still got it, John Cena, you still got it. But you have this rapper interfering. For what? For what? To sell a $1,300 belt? I don't know, folks, but this is my 30-minute rant on WrestleMania Night 1. I didn't even care about Night 1. We didn't even talk about that. We're not. But Night 2, disappointed. I give this WrestleMania week out of 5. I'll give it a 2.3. I was going to go to 3.2. The whole Travis Scott dropped at a point. Travis Scott really, really ruined WrestleMania. Because I really want to see John Cena. Well, look, the crowd is dead. He's walking. The crowd is like, yeah, but it's not like... Because I think people are disappointed, especially for the price that they spent on all this. I hope AEW is not dying. AEW needs to do good. And I want to go check out TNA Wrestling, see? I think Randy Orton is going to go wrestle at TNA because he's going to say, Joe Hendry, I beat you at WrestleMania. I want a shot at the TNA championship. Imagine Randy Orton winning that belt that Joe Henry has to win it back from him, or Joe Henry beats him defending his title. So, there's a lot of things you can do there, which is pretty cool. But folks, thank you for tuning in. It's my 30-minute rant. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Take care. Have a good night. Just want to get my thoughts out there, document this event. April 20th, 420, WrestleMania 41. Just want to document my thoughts, my feelings on this event. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Thank you. Rockin' Man, Rockin' Matrix. Take care, everybody.